Welcome. Come on in. No, you're not late at all. Yes, I know our session was scheduled to begin 30 minutes ago, but remember, these are your sessions. We start when you're ready. Yeah, that's right. The van outside is mine. I'm leaving town after our session today. We talked about this. Well, I'm certainly glad you feel I've been a big help so far and you look forward to our sessions, but just because this will be my last session as your psychiatrist, it doesn't mean you have a bleak future. You don't have to be afraid of what's to come. Don't worry about that now. Let's stay focused on the here and now, shall we? Excellent. Your positive attitude has always been confirmation to me that your outlook is bright, and I hope that you see it that way too. I think you're gonna like where our session takes you today, so please, get comfortable as before and relax. We'll get started. Are you ready to begin? I thought it would be a good idea to review a few things from our earlier sessions first. Would that be okay with you? Very good. Even before our first session, when you discussed the need for an appointment with me, you advised me that you have a deep, pervasive sadness, almost a hollow feeling, as you explained it, due to an intense loneliness compounded by a fear that you were never going to be seen as worthy of anyone's love or affection. Yeah, that's right. You were afraid to approach anybody yourself, which added to your feelings that you were going to remain alone. You expressed your desire for just one person to notice you, or to need you, or love you. That's right. So first we began with a temperament study that revealed, among other things, that you possess an inherent feeling of worthlessness. At one point in our first session, you told me plainly that you feel like you don't deserve to be speaking with someone as wonderful as me, much less receiving free therapy. Yes, I know you didn't say exactly those words, but it was certainly this feeling of worthlessness within you that was coming out. It also revealed that although you always want your input valued, you're much more comfortable with someone else making all of the major decisions in your life. You very much want to be told what to do by someone you trust or someone that has your best interests at heart, which leads to the problem that because of your feelings of worthlessness, you feel that you'll never find someone who truly cares about your desires and best interests, right? Additionally, you're highly intelligent, as well as extremely analytical. You naturally study everything that interests you in great detail, and this compounds your feelings of worthlessness because you vividly understand all the areas where you have failed, as well as all of your limitations, which makes you feel that your conclusion that you're worthless is justified. You also possess a very high degree of empathy, so when you fail others, which you feel is inevitable, you hurt for them to such a degree that you feel that the best thing to do for them would be if you remain outside of their life. Those aspects of who you are all increase your feelings of worthlessness and intensify the belief that you'll always be alone. Is that right? Moving on. We discussed the lack of support throughout your life from your parents and teachers, other students or colleagues, and even the few romantic partners that you've had. Some of those relationships were self-sabotaged by your fears, causing you to run and hide, and Some of those relationships were doomed from the start due to the other person being an abusive individual who sought to take advantage of you. And some of those relationships failed because you tried to be someone you were not, due to your belief that who you are could never be good enough. That only led to their leaving when they found out that you're lying to them about who you were. Does that all sound correct? Or is there something you'd like to add? And finally, we discussed how your actions of hiding from the world, which stem from the reasons I've listed, have isolated you from others and kept you in a downward spiral of depression that is slowly consuming you. And that is what prompted you to accept my offer of help. You feel your own life is out of your control, and you've asked me to help you regain it. Would you say that I've summed that up correctly? Well, then I believe I've created a treatment plan that'll give you a sense of true worth and understanding of just how valuable you really are. Offer you a supportive, nurturing environment, protect you from those who wish to take advantage of you, and place control of your life in the positive place that it needs to be. Does that sound like something you desire? Very good. Then if you're ready, we'll begin. Now to start, I want you to place your hands behind your back. Yes, this is part of the treatment, so make sure you're comfortable. It's not intended to hurt you, just to keep you secure. So I'm going to tie your hands in place. Like so. Does that feel okay? Are you comfortable? Good. Then I'm going to place another rope around your feet, securing them as well. Another rope around your legs to hold them fast and make you feel secure. It's not too tight. And finally, I'm going to place this gag on your mouth so you won't be able to speak. From now on, I want you to nod slowly and clearly when instructed. Up and down for yes, side to side for no. Do you understand? Very good. Now, what I've done is effectively taken control of your own life out of your hands, so I'm now responsible for your well-being. Do you understand? Oh, good boy. Do you like it when I call you that? Very well, then I'll continue to use it, because that's exactly what you need to know. I do believe that you are a good boy. You're highly valued. You need to understand that the feeling of worthlessness inside of you is simply a small part of who you are, and it doesn't reflect the reality of your situation. It's normal for someone of your temperament to feel like this, and it's not wrong. And for the rest of your life, no matter how you grow and no matter what you learn in order to overcome these feelings, there's a chance they'll always be there under the surface. But the fact that those feelings exist doesn't make you bad. It just means that you need someone dearly important to you, such as myself, to reinforce just how special and worthwhile and loved you are. Feeling worthless doesn't make you worthless. You're a good boy. And since it's so difficult for you to intrinsically understand that on your own and gain a feeling of self-worth internally, you've been tied up, bound by your own thoughts and emotions. You require an external source, like me, that'll be loving and nurturing till let you know the incredible value you have, and yet be forceful enough to overcome your own tendencies towards negativity and keep you from escaping the place of safety and love that I've created for you. But I'm here to let you know the perfection I see in you, my good boy. And you need that forceful yet loving reinforcement to be backed up by actions that'll show you just how loved you are and prove that my words aren't hollow. You need me to let you know that you're a good boy, the best, really, and you need me to show you how valuable and loved you are, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to sit beside you and gently lower you down so that your head is in my lap. That's a good boy. Are you comfortable? Good boy. And if I gently massage your scalp like this, does that feel good to you? Does that let you know how much I care for you and desire your well-being? Very good. And as I continue to softly caress your head, I'll continue to tell you that you're my good boy, the most beautiful person on earth, and my most valued treasure. You'll be the reason I get up in the morning and the last thing I think about before falling asleep. I'd do anything to make you feel loved, protected, and happy. Does it lift your spirits and make you feel better hearing me tell you these things, my good boy? Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Those are the positive, affirming, caring things you've longed for someone to tell you all your life. But, and this is very important, do you believe it when I say those things? No, that's right. And why would you? I'm just a psychiatrist who's telling you things because it's my job, right? You're intelligent and analytical, as I said, and that part of you knows you can't believe that I would really think that you're the most beautiful person on the planet or the greatest treasure I could ever possess, and so I must be exaggerating for the psychological effect I'm looking for, right? Because I'm only a psychologist who's doing her job properly, who only just met you a little more than 2 months ago, and has only ever had a handful of sessions with you. And so how could you be expected to believe such claims from a person like me? And even if you did believe me and believe that I long to be with you more than anything, it wouldn't matter because as a psychiatrist, I'm not allowed to enter into such an intensely involved relationship with a patient. But what if I told you I wasn't actually a psychiatrist? What if I told you that in reality, I thought you were so special and so wonderful that I've been watching you for several months? What if I told you that I'd tried to get your attention, but you just ignored or rejected me because you found me so wonderful that you hid from me because of the feelings of worthlessness that I've reviewed? And so because of that, what if I told you that I changed my hair and appearance so that you wouldn't recognize me, and set all of this up in order to get you here with me? Because I had such intensely strong feelings for you, and that I even loved you with all of my heart. And that for all of the time I've been watching you, I've longed for the day that you were mine like this, lying in my lap. Having allowed me to tie you up, let me stroke your precious hair with my fingers and tell you what a good boy you are. If I told you all of that, Would it help you know that you have value? That you have worth? Would it help you to understand just how special you are, knowing that someone would go to all of that trouble just to make you hers? Oh, good boy. Good boy. Because here's a secret, and I believe it's the secret to making you happy. All of that is absolutely true. I fell in love with you from the first moment I saw you, and I've tried to get you to notice me, but you shut me and everybody else out of your life, so I resorted to other means. I've studied you for some time now. A piece of art in your bedroom you thought you'd won at the raffle. Well, that was actually a camera. I've been watching everything. I know your habits, the food you like, the games you play, the amazing skills and talents you possess, the shows you watch. I even know that you're a deep, peaceful sleeper, and I've loved falling asleep with you, imagining that you were lying beside me, feeling safe and cared for. But none of the insight gave me access to your heart and mind. I had to know why you wanted to hide from me. And so, on one of your long hikes in the woods, I pretended to have a sprained ankle and allowed you to assist me. And in return for your kindness, I offer you these psychiatric sessions for free. It was here I discovered what drives you to hide from everyone, to hide from me. And so now, with you laying in my lap, staring up longingly at me with those beautiful eyes, I'm letting you, my good boy, know that you no longer have to feel afraid of being alone. I'm making you mine. I've tied you up, and I'm never, ever going to let you go. I really am moving away as soon as we're finished here, and I'm taking you with me to be loved and adored for the rest of your days. I can see in your eyes that there's no fright in you, my good, good boy. In fact, I can see the relief and the joy that tells me this is exactly what you were looking for, what you were longing for. I dared not dream it was possible, and nor did you. I told you when we started that I thought you were going to like where our sessions would take you today because you're coming with me. I told you that my treatment plan will give you a true sense of just how much you're worth, and an understanding of just how valuable you are. I told you that my treatment plan will offer you a supportive, nurturing environment, protect you from those who wish to take advantage of you, and place control of your life in a positive place. And I asked if that was something you'd desire, and you responded that it was. So now your desires have come true. Control of your life is just where it needs to be to make you happy, within my loving arms. And now that I've got you tied up and I've embraced you, I'm caressing your face lovingly, and I've let you know that I intend to bring you with me, and that you'll always have the one person you desired to notice you, to need you, to love you. Is that something you still desire? Good boy.